All right, let's get into some shit. Hey guys, it's me, your boy. Um, so I actually filmed this video 3 times because I honestly just didn't know how to broach the subject, I guess. Um, so today I want to be talking about the struggles of being a black makeup artist or black beauty influencer, black influencer in general. And the thing that bothers me the most is that when I go into drugstores, I can't find things that work for me. And there's a lot of talk about shade ranges and um, concealers and things of those natures, but there's not a lot of talk about products in general that work for people. And as someone who is LGBTQ, I'm trans non binary, they, thems, and a lot of my friends are alternative, I guess you could say. Like, we see a lot of bright colors and all these kind of things with, you know, people in the LGBTQ community. And when it comes to people of color, it's kind of, a lot of us will get criticized for doing the same looks over and over again. And as you can see right now, I'm wearing green eyeshadow, and I'm using Juvia's Place, which is a black-owned beauty brand. But before I had Juvia's Place, or before they were, accessible, well, kind of accessible, I would have problems getting, drugstore makeup or, just colors in general to work for me, to finagle them. And it's frustrating because I'll see a lot of, people commenting on, various different beauty bloggers about how they wish, well, black beauty bloggers, about how they'll say their technique is really great and they're the best at this thing. They just wish that it wasn't always the same look. But to that, I say, you are aware that we have the skills and we have what it takes to be beauty influencers, but when it comes to the time of us having products to showcase our abilities and showcase that we can do these kind of things, nobody wants to talk about that. Mm. And it kind of bothers me because, when we talk about these kind of issues, and when we get flack for it, it's like, oh, you're strictly a makeup channel. Why are you talking about, colorism? Why are you talking about these things? And it frustrates me. And it was the part of the reason why I was so hesitant to start my channel is because, through my journey and, being on bed rest and being disabled, activism has become a part of my life. And it's not a part of my life that I'm willing to give up, or I feel that I can give up with who I am as a person. Like, I don't know about you guys, but my mom raised me to do what's right. And for me, I see activism as perpetuating that, being the person that my mom raised me to be. So it's hard for me to even talk about makeup without talking about these things because it's something that so heavily impacts me, because beauty is a part of my life, whether it's from, you know, my religion to, what I just love to doing. Like, I just love to doing. But it's just something that bothers me and plagues me as something that I feel I can't go forward in my career without speaking about. And I don't understand how non black people can hear so many people talking about this thing that plagues us and hinders us just as people, just as artists, just as influencers. When you don't give people the access to these things, you cut those people off from having anything to offer. You basically pigeonhole people, and that's not something that you can just stand for and take for so long. It's not something that you can just deal with. It's not something that you can just accept. And so, if I'm going to do this, if you're going to be, a subscriber, if you're going to follow me on my journey, then you're going to be following all of me and not just a piece of me. Because being black is my identity. Being black is who I am. It's hard to convey what it feels like to feel so lost. And then to find something that makes me happy and makes me be able to help others. Because if you want to exercise what your heart can do, you start by uplifting others who feel the same as you. And I can't do that if I can't do this. And it's hard for me to be able to say this on camera because I'm a writer. I love to write, and that's where I do most of my activism is writing. So it's hard to kind of make your brain make the words go, but it's important, and it's a part of my life that bothers me so much. And it just baffles me that you can hear so many accounts of countless other people of color who say the same thing and not cater to it and not try to fix it. And it makes me wonder where the compassion is in the world that we claim that we need to have so much of. And it makes me wonder if we're ever going to get to the point where this isn't a problem anymore. Because God, I wish it wasn't. I also am intensely bothered by people. I don't know, I guess the word that I'm looking for is belittling my technique because of the colors that I have access to. Kind of like when people go, "Oh my god, I love your lipstick. How do you make your lips so big?" And it's like,
I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't understand.
I was, well, I kind of question that, I just makes me really think. It's one of those thinker questions you gotta sit and think about and question life and why we're still here and not jumping into the void because of questions like that in 2018.